Hello, a very good Friday. Have a look at our first topic of Friday Ketchup today.
Hello and welcome to our talk on extending SUSE HPC to create an AI ML platform.
That's what I wanted to open with, Christopher.
Hello everybody. Yeah, I'm seeing the cameraman at angle. I think that is a great opener. How are you doing, Emil? Happy Friday Ketchup, man.
Well, it's a busy day today. Internally at SUSE we have some changeovers. We're really getting away from Micro Focus now, so we have to do some IT stuff. So everything on Monday when we turn on the computer, it will actually work. So that's a challenge for today. And we will have a webinar for all training partners and instructors next week, and we're doing a dry run later this afternoon. So nice. Quite a busy but a fun day, yeah.
A fun day, yeah, I know that. I've been kind of, my calendar has been dictating my life all week long. I guess that's just how it is sometimes, but yeah. It's been productive, you know. At the moment, I'm I'm helping out in our digital marketing organization. I'm part of an exchange program internally. And for the first time, I really have to communicate through 3 different time zones. And wow, that's kind of a challenge, but you know, I'm always up for challenges, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, actually me as well. I had this morning a meeting with the APJ team. And later this afternoon I will have sort of the same meeting with the North America team. So yeah, it keeps us busy, right?
Oh yeah, and we did have a little time to share a couple of pieces of information, and you told me about one of our partners, SecureLink. Yeah. So what's behind that, man?
Well, that's the opening we just used. That's I say that the contribution, the talk at SUSECON. It's actually a tutorial on how to use SUSE HPC, so high performance computing, and how you can create an AI or ML platform with that. So artificial intelligence, machine learning, really cool topics by, well, I would almost say my friends of SecureLinks, who also happen to be a fantastic training partner, as you might know. And they are based in Ireland, but they are delivering their services, I would say almost all over the world now. And they're really, besides being super certified and super knowledgeable about all SUSE technologies, also just great fun to hang out with. So if you have the opportunity to go and have a Guinness with them in Ireland after all this Corona stuff, then highly recommend you.
I mean, I really like what they're doing there, because it's actually the first time that I've really seen the combination plop up, which makes so much sense and is logical, of HPC and AI and ML, because the way we're using AI and ML is buzzwords. In the meantime, you know, a lot of people think I download a piece of software, press 5 buttons, and this whole process starts, and I get 5 pie charts which tell me how the future is going to be. And that's not quite true, but there's immense computing power behind machine learning and behind artificial intelligence. It's databases, it's the actual data that needs to get pushed, that needs to get worked on with algorithms, needs to, kind of be resorted and put into a logical kind of pattern. And HPC is the backbone for that. And SUSE is one of the very, very, very few companies that actually have a professional Linux-based HPC solution that is also supported. You have to imagine, we're talking about a couple of thousands of cores being connected, having to be high available, and one of the very most important parts that we deliver is the support. If something goes wrong, it's not only one server that's dying, but it's like hundreds of servers with thousands of cores dying, and that's where we come in. We'll keep it maintained, secure, and give you awesome support. So I just thought the combination of it all is pretty interesting. Cool talk by SecureLinks.
Yeah, absolutely. And there was something that you were more enthusiastic about than I am, and that's this one, Mr. Cameraman. If you have Oh, we need to put on some sound here somewhere. Let me check. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Back to the beginning. You see?
Yeah, the groove.
He actually likes it.
I feel the groove.
Well, I'll stop it here because, to be honest, fantastic again performance by the band, but not really my kind of music. It's really I don't even know the original, but I'm sure that some old people like you.
Yeah, that's my time. So I remember first time I ever went to a bar or a club. I saw the original. Well, I'm not that old yet, but I just personally I love all the 60s, 70s rock. I love just this kind of.
You call this rock?
No, not really, but it's like this mannequin music, it's all very, very artificial, but that's what makes it great. And I just love the tune, I love the sound. So they did an awesome job. It's kind of a good tradition at SUSE that we do music parodies.
That's right.
We started with that many, many years ago, and that's one of the cool traditions that we're keeping. Awesome musicians, kudos, I know all those guys. It's inspiring what they do on a creative level. So yeah, I really enjoyed that.
And wearing the wigs, it's it's actually funny. They all are SUSE colleagues except for the singer. They're all colleagues and friends of us. So fantastic work you do, guys. Next time again, Rage Against the Machine or Red Hot Chili Peppers or something. That's more my kind of music.
Hey, why not?
Hey,
yeah.
Last topic. OBS. I saw a article from you and from your team about Open Build Service. Tell the world.
Well, like IT people call it OBS. People like me call it OBS. Let me pinpoint a little history for you. So, what we originally had back in the day, and this tool really also is kind of rooted in what we do. We had large-scale customers, or we had, for example, universities with large-scale deployments. So a lot of end users within the infrastructure we were setting up. And one of the kind of things they wanted to do, the industry customers and especially, for example, the universities, was create own packages, own software for SUSE, and then find a way to actually package it and then roll it out and maintain these packages. And that's what we had actually on premise. That's kind of the home of SUSE, what we got big with. Yeah. We had a tool called SUSE Studio, which did exactly that. You were able to build your own customized package and then roll it out to wherever you needed it. And what we did then, with upcoming internet, is we had SUSE Studio Online, and that was kind of a turning point because the whole on-prem tool was then an open source online platform where you could register, where you could just start building your packages. It was all saved in the archive, and you could do with them whatever you needed. And then just coming from that, because it was kind of this branded product, and we were strategizing a little differently, but what came from that was then a tool, which is actually a complete open tool we made, also with the Open SUSE community, which was called the Open Build Service, which was then kind of the SUSE Studio 2.0, a little more agile, a little more modern, just a newer platform. And with Open Build Service, you can do exactly that. Build images and maintain them, do updates, roll them out to wherever you need it. And I think, just the final puzzle piece and where we're going now into all this agile, CI/CD, automated processes, online platforms, cloud, hybrid, all the stuff we've been talking about the last weeks is what does a developer do that builds packages? How does he work? And kind of a void that we filled there is a lot of people are using Visual Studio Code to write their code, to create apps, to do their general programming. And within Visual Studio Code, there's plugins and connectors. And for the first time now on the Visual Studio Marketplace, there's also a plugin for the Open Build Service. So you can imagine for Windows users, for example, or anybody having a graphical user interface, you actually have a visualized development environment, and you can create a plugin to have a connector to all the packages that are online available and to your open build service development environment, and you can connect your actual tool that you're working productive with in creating your code with the library kind of that's online, and then push it to wherever it needs to be, to another server, to GitHub, to, I don't know, whatever project you're working on. And that just shows, we actually do pretty much state-of-the-art stuff. We're doing digital transformation. We're doing 2020 IT, and I loved seeing that. So big props to Marco Valese, who's been the main driver behind this project, one of our architects. Love seeing what's happening there. Love the combination of Microsoft, of SUSE, Linux meets the internet, meets apps, meets packages, just awesome. So that's why, I was pretty enthusiastic. You can find a LinkedIn post if you want to check it out. And have fun, enjoy. That's open source for you. It's free.
We'll share it again with the Friday Ketchup, of course. Hey, I see you wearing a green shirt. Very good.
Oh, yeah.
Very good. Cameraman and Chris, come follow me. I have a present for you, a surprise.
Awesome.
Bye bye. See you next week.